Indiana Fever coach Stephanie White announces major news amid Caitlin Clark injury. The Indiana Fever were hit with tough news on Monday when it was revealed that second-year superstar Caitlin Clark will be sidelined for a minimum of 2 weeks due to a left quadriceps strain. The injury reportedly occurred during the team's most recent game against the New York Liberty and is unrelated to the quad issue she dealt with during the preseason. Given that it's still early in the season, the Fever are taking a cautious approach with their franchise player. However, Clark's absence forces head coach Stephanie White to make some key lineup decisions. As the team's primary ball handler, vocal leader, and most productive player across multiple areas, Clark leaves a significant void on the court. While her presence can't be replaced by one player, White announced that off-season acquisition Sydney Colson will step into the starting point guard role in Clark's absence. Additionally, Sophie Cunningham is expected to take on a more prominent role off the bench. Colson will likely join a starting lineup featuring Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, who recently replaced Dewana Bonner in the starting five, Natasha Howard, and Aliyah Boston. The Fever currently sit at 2-2 overall, and while they split their first 4 games, their 2 losses against the Atlanta Dream and New York Liberty came by a combined total of just 3 points, highlighting how competitive they've been. Over the next 2 weeks, and potentially longer depending on Clark's recovery, Indiana faces several key matchups. The most anticipated game in that stretch is the June 7 showdown against Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Originally expected to be one of the marquee matchups of the early WNBA season, so much so that the Sky moved the game to the larger United Center. It now loses some of its appeal without the highly anticipated on-court battle between Clark and Reese, especially after the heated season opener. Caitlin Clark's first public act after injury draws more concern. Just 1 day after the Indiana Fever announced that Caitlin Clark would be sidelined for at least 2 weeks with a left quadriceps strain, the WNBA rookie was already back in the gym, with a basketball in hand. A brief clip posted by Fever beat reporter Scott Agnes on Tuesday showed Clark on the practice floor, casually holding the ball and shooting while surrounded by teammates. Caitlin Clark is at practice, ball in hand. Of course, Agnes wrote. The video immediately began circulating across social media and triggered a wave of concern and amusement from fans. The visual comes less than 48 hours after Clark appeared to injure herself in the final moments of the Fever's tight 90-88 loss to the Liberty on Saturday. On that controversial final play, Clark was stripped of the ball by Natasha Cloud while attempting a game-winning 3. The Fever later revealed that Clark had strained her left quad, ending a streak of over 7 consecutive years without missing a game. That includes 183 consecutive appearances in college, her rookie campaign, and the opening 4 games of the current season. The Fever are 2-2 to start the year and will be without Clark for a minimum of 4 games, including 2 Commissioner's Cup matchups. She's averaged 19 points and a league-best 9.3 assists per game so far. But her desire to keep playing through pain might be raising more red flags than admiration. Scott, tell that girl to sit down, please, one user wrote in response to the viral tweet. Another added, I'm crying, she needs to sit down, while a third said, put her in a wheelchair and have her shoot from a sitting position if she just refuses to rest. Other fans seemed more conflicted. Should Caitlin not be resting up, lobbing in baskets and between the leg dribbles? Yeah, I get it's not much, so I guess the injury isn't that serious, but I'll still say she misses 6-7 games, not 4. Good to see her smiling away, though the fans will be happy. Others lean into the old saying, can't keep that horse in a stable. And one wondered aloud what was happening mid-video. Was DD telling her to take it easy? Whether it's competitiveness, stubbornness, or both, Clark's presence at practice so soon is already igniting debate over just how carefully the Fever will manage their star's recovery, and whether Clark herself is capable of slowing down.